Yo, man. Welcome to another episode of Locker Room Talk, man. I'm your host, Big Preezy, man, up in this thing, man, with my co-host is goddamn Dal Ray.
Yes.
What's going on? He's back.
Up in here, and
Yes,
I
motherfucker.
I wasn't being lazy, man. Why'd you tell me? You hurt my feelings last week. You were like, that nigga gone.
You know I had to talk shit, man.
That's
I said
what's
that
up.
motherfucker
That's
gone,
what's up.
but he just got into moving into his new house, man. So
Yeah,
I'm
man.
giving me an excuse, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats on
Yeah.
that, man. So gotta do that, man,
Yes.
all day. And we
So-
got Mimi in the house. What's up?
What's up? Happy Saturday, guys.
Yes, y'all, man.
How
Hey,
we doing?
I'm good, man. We celebrated Mimi's birthday last week, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hot five.
Yeah. Did it real big in the.
I got a drunk call from Preezy.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
You know how jokers be getting drunk, and you know
I
motherfuckers
know,
they get
man.
high, they all get all motivational and shit, man. And all that shit,
You know what?
man.
I am so happy that I'm that guy that gets them calls
Yeah.
because, you know, Moonrock be calling me when he
Yeah.
on that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, he be like, yo, Dare,
Yes.
check this out. And then Preezy called me. He was like, man, he just dropped a whole bunch of love. And I was like, yeah, that's what's up.
And I'm like, man, how the fuck did I come up with this shit?
know
I'm like,
what I'm
damn, I
saying?
need
It
to
was
goddamn
crazy.
get
It made me feel
intoxicated
good.
more often. Now, for real, I sound smarter when I'm intoxicated, but don't do that, kids. Don't do that shit.
Don't do that.
So who else we got on the round table with us today, man?
Oh man, I'm gonna shout out sponsors, Beacon Radio, man.
Yes,
shout out to
yes.
our sponsors, man. If y'all want to call in, ask us any questions, man, call 424-312-3313, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we introduce our guests, I want to give a special rest in peace to John Thompson of the Georgetown Warriors.
Yes, ex-coach.
Yes,
He was amazing.
amazing. Yes,
He was. He's a lot of firsts, so to speak. You
Yeah.
know. And I know like we're in a time right now where, like we're kind of like. It's kind of cool to say we're the first black, but the truth is like he's a coach. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He's a mentor.
Yeah.
And to highlight that he's a black one, it's like honestly like he feels like it's like it digresses from the point like
Yeah.
that he actually helped, boys become men.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
It was a lot of black basketball coach, but he was like the first black known.
and he was
basketball
big,
coach.
man. He played
Yeah,
in the '60s,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
with the Celtics when they was winning chips and stuff, and
Yeah.
like, and he was just a fixture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was a tough loss. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Plus, you know what I'm saying? He coached one of the greatest players that ever played in the NBA, my boy AI. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Yes,
AI,
sir.
AI is one of our
Yes, sir.
favorites.
Yes, sir.
man.
You know what I'm
Mine too,
saying?
bro.
So shout out to
Yeah.
AI, man.
AI.
Gotta give him that, man. So
AI
rest
is
in,
great.
rest in peace, John Thompson, man. Another rest in peace for Clifford Robinson from the Portland Trail Blazers. I don't know
Yes.
that much about him, man.
I know a little bit,
Yeah.
and I don't mean to cut you off, but
Oh, you good?
yeah, Clifford Robinson played I think he played a long time in the league, like 16 years, something
Yeah.
like that. Between like 14 and 16
What
years.
position he played? Was he
He
center?
was a small forward.
Small forward,
Yeah,
okay.
he was about 6'8". Like, he played. It was just interesting that like nobody expected it. I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? I thought he was just ex NBA player like a lot of them. He played on a lot of teams too. Just the Portland Trailblazers were where he made his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's-
everything. And one last rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, man.
That
That
was
was
a
a
big
big
one.
hit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
Black
hurt.
Panther, man. Dude, I heard that.
That was almost as deep as Kobe right there, bro.
Man,
Like I
what?
was like, man, are you serious?
That
Yes.
hurt, man.
Yeah.
That really hurt.
I mean, think
Yes.
about it. Okay, so Chadwick Boseman played all these historical figures in our history.
Thurgood
All right?
Marshall.
Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson,
James Brown.
James Brown,
Yes.
and Black Panther.
Yes.
And the thing is, the Black Panther, like, there's a little history to it because it came out during the, Stanley is like, he was kind of like a civil rights, like, he wasn't a civil rights genius, but he always put it out there, like,
Right.
this is bogus, right? So he, because he was a black superhero, they did not put his face on the comics in the 60s.
Right.
And I remember like he just like released like just a few of them with his face painted on there, like as a black man, and he
Yeah.
purposely released it in the 60s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And called him Black Panther.
Yeah.
So it was completely on point. You know, and then Chadwick Boseman being able to play him just made it just fantastic. You know what I mean?
That was the guy there, man, and he kept it a secret that he had cancer, man. Nobody didn't know. This dude was in Black Panther, ripped. Like he had no type of cancer or anything.
I mean, I think they
man.
filmed it like right when he had got his original diagnosis. Yeah, I think it. I mean, because it was filmed like almost a year before it was released, right? And I think it was released in 2018. Was it that it was released? 2017.
I'm not too
But
sure.
I know he was diagnosed, I think, in 2016.
16. Yeah. So I think he was filming it when he was diagnosed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and it was 2017. Yeah. Actually, So.
Yeah, they're taking all our black superheroes, man. So
2020 just is hot trash,
sucks,
bro. So
2020 can kiss ass.
Man, I mean, when it comes to that, because people dropping like flies. I mean, there's a lot of pivoting that some of us are doing to where we can make our life a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But just losing people is just always tough, and so many, and then dealing with this, it's just tough.
I just think that it's magnified. I think that we've always had deaths. We've always had people passing.
Yeah.
Greats. And I think because of 2020 and COVID, it's just magnified. And then people are like, just my opinion. People are like, oh, it's such a bad year. It's just so bad. Just all these deaths and all this stuff is happening. But before COVID, we still had the greats dying and things happening. It's just, I think maybe the pandemic has made it more like.
Absolutely, it has.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you.
It brings the devil out and the angels out.
Because think about it,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
I mean, think about the tragedies. I mean, you think about like, okay, we're just talking about the people that are still young. I mean, because John Thompson, I mean, he was elderly.
Yeah.
He was going through his thing. But Chadwick Boseman and Kobe Bryant are just like, whoa.
Right.
You know, they're big either way. You know what I mean? And I think you're right, people wouldn't be talking about 2020 in particular if it wasn't for the pandemic. They would be just like, it just sucks that we lost these two in this year. You know what I mean?
Right, because then we'll go back and say we lost Nipsey Hussle. And
True, because that happened
it wasn't
too.
a pandemic at the time, but it's a lot of greats that we die every year, but because of the pandemic, I think it's just magnified.
And everybody just going crazy right now.
Yeah,
It's
like,
just,
no, this happened now. It's 2020 again.
Oh yeah, because we're never gonna forget this.
they're gonna make a move about this shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
It should be 2020.
2020 for real. Fart on 2020 because that was exactly what it is. A bunch of bullshit. For real. New music came out, man. Big Sean, Detroit 2. Dope album,
I haven't
man.
even listened to it
Man,
yet.
dude, Big Sean. Drake,
I haven't heard it.
Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole, and they need to put Big Sean in that category, man, because Big Sean is a straight.
He's the most underrated.
He's underrated, and you know what I'm saying? Big Crit too, you know.
Well, Crit to me,
yeah.
I'm actually a bigger fan of Crit than I am of
course,
of Sean, but like that's just because we from the South, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you're right.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, I know Big Sean. All his projects have been really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that he definitely goes on the radar.
Yeah.
He gets like one radio hit, they'll play it. You know what I'm saying? But it's never the best track on his album.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And we brought this track last week, but I keep listening to this CD, man. I can't stop listening to it. It's Nas King Disease. I love that CD, man.
Honestly,
Nas came with it on this CD. Besides his last album, which Kanye West produced.
Yeah,
this
which
album
was kind of weak.
Yeah, it was kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? This album right here, he really Hit Boy.
Yeah.
Him and Hit Boy.
Well, Hit Boy is that boy never misses. He hits all the time.
Never misses.
But like, yeah, I mean, so I can listen to so much Nas all the time if I'm ready to listen to stories and ready to listen to a rapper like paint a picture with his lyrics, because that dude is the best at doing that. I'm trying to think like, you know, like your favorites are these storytellers, you know what I mean? Because you like him and J. Cole, which are like, they're like
him,
just
Cole,
generations
Biggie,
apart,
Jay-Z,
but the same.
all
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man.
I mean, two great, dope albums, man. Y'all check them out if y'all in the gym or anything. Something need to work out too, man. Hey, listen to those, man.
And we got a new release.
Oh, yeah.
That we going to feature later on in the show.
Yeah, a special guest, you know
You
what I'm
know
saying?
what I'm saying?
Special returning guest. We ain't going to introduce him right now.
Just not yet, and I'm getting I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm just saying,
but
we do got something special. This show has so much in store, so if anybody like is watching right now, do not leave, because this show is special, because we're releasing. There's so much that we're going to share.
Yeah, but we do have another special guest on here, man. She's have her own beauty and product line, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Plus she's a trainer, physical therapist. She's did it all. You know what I'm saying? She like the triple threat. I'm like, damn, girl, how many jobs you got?
She's not only the triple, she's like the quadruple, sextuple. You know what I'm saying?
She like a female hustle man. You know how hustle man from Mars?
Hustle man got everything. But man, like, you know, it's crazy. Like, I even have a kind of story before we introduce it, because I was like, I was talking to because you know I buy all her products, and you know, and I was like, man, she was telling me about this. I was talking about my knees being sore. She was telling me about this KT tape, which is amazing. And then I was like, I just maybe need a massage. You know what? You know, I'm a massage therapist too. I was like, what? You get a certified massage therapist too? I was like, oh my God. Like, is there anything? You're like a one-stop shop.
Exactly.
And she's like, hustle man. She's like, before you come, let me get my certification. I was like, wow. Like, I believed you, but she's gonna. Yeah, she had to. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, that's
this bootleg.
Man, how many certification cards you got right now in your purse?
I always used to teach my students, have your credentials and get your credit right. You don't need anything. You don't need no money, but with that, you can get to the bag. Credentials and credit. Right. Those are the 2 CCs, and you'll be good.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
And so I always, when I do work on someone, I was like, well, here's my certificate, or here's my certification. Just so you know that I have gone to school and studied the techniques and skills that I'm able to take care of you.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up.
Now I'm not for everybody, because I may train you and he may not like my techniques.
Right.
I may train her, he may not like it.
Right.
But I still, want to make sure that I get the credentials out to you.
And to that note, y'all, let's give it up with Tika Simone. Tika Simone.
My name is Artika.
Artika.
But I tell everybody Tika.
I'm bad with names. I'm sorry.
Artika.
So, excuse me.
Oh, no worries.
You know what I'm saying? Of Liquid Burnz.
Yes.
Liquid Burnz is amazing.
Yes.
Man, like, so first of all, let me just let everybody know that I love every product that she has.
Yeah.
I actually don't even go to the stores to buy like lotions or anything for my hair care.
So you should go to a one-stop shop.
I hit her up on IG, or you can also order from her website. Is that right? So and everything from shea butters to essential oils to scalp, and that's just my products. But I'm gonna actually let her kind of.
And you can pull it up if you wanted to see liquidburnz.org.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the website. You can
so where did Liquid Burnz come from?
Okay, well, Liquid Burnz originated because I'm in the fitness game.
Okay.
It started off as fitness apparel.
Okay.
That's what I was going to do. And another spinoff of a company I had earlier. So Liquid Burnz, it actually just means sweat.
Oh, okay.
Because you're burning and you're sweating and it's liquid. So I was like, that's Liquid Burnz.
So mine ought to be Ocean Burns. For real.
Sweating is
you be drenching, huh? Like I came out of the shower or something.
You're burning, and then when you get a good burn, that means you actually targeting and hitting those muscles.
Yeah.
And they're twitching. So they're doing some things. So Liquid Burnz.
Nice.
So that's how it originally started.
Okay.
And then I just trademarked it and did a DBA and all that. So the name is mine. And then I stopped okay. So how it got into the cosmetic is that I used to have super long hair all the way down. I'm from the islands of Trinity, so very long hair. And my grandmother...
Trinidad.
Yes, Trinidad. She never used any products from the store.
Mm-hmm.
She would take the coconut oil, jojoba oil, take the vitamin E. She would make concoctions for oil, hair, skin, and everything. So we had really nice skin and really nice hair.
Okay. Now, before we get into your product and everything, I want to start from getting like far as your training and everything. How long so you first off being a personal trainer, right?
Right. Well, no.
Okay.
When I was 19, like I said, I'm not 40 yet, but
okay.
almost 20 years.
Yeah.
I used to work out in LA Fitness, and it was another gym. Then Caesar Chat, just like a hole in the wall gym. So I was always working out.
Mm-hmm.
Always had just fitness. Even in high school, played tennis and track and all that. So I really, really liked, the fitness game. So then I went to college and everything, and then I decided to be a personal trainer. Now, I got certified with NASA, And then also you can.
What's NASM with everybody that don't know?
Oh, okay. NASM, National Association of Sports Medicine.
Okay.
And that's a certification that you can get to be a personal trainer.
Okay.
And you're certified. You can do the same. The only thing in difference between a certified trainer and an athletic trainer is the pay.
Okay.
So if I go into 24 Hour Fitness and I'm certified, I can get my little $18 an hour. But if I'm an athletic trainer, then I can actually train USC. I can actually do the NFL, NBA, sports, collegiate, things like that, because you're an athletic trainer. Certified trainers cannot do that. So it's just really a degree.
So the NASM gives you the ability to be an athletic trainer, opposed to just being the certified. Is what you're saying?
No, the NASM is certification.
So it's both. It goes for both.
No.
Oh, okay,
So
just certification then.
Just certification.
Okay.
So if you go right now and buy the books, and you look up NASM, and you want to buy the books and get the CDs and all that, you study for that and things like that, and you take the test and you get your certification, right? You pass it and you become a certified trainer. So some gyms you cannot work there unless you are certified. They'll be like, no, you don't have a certification, so we can't accept you. But some gyms, like 24 Hour Fitness, has APEX, which is their own certification. So you can still go there and work there and not be certified, but you go to their little class for 24 Hour Fitness, and then they'll put you on the floor.
Got it.
Okay, but if you still work with the company, you want more pay, you just go on your own and get the ACE, the AFAA, the NASM, NASM, and all those certifications, and that increase your pay. So now you're not making 18, now you're making 24.
Oh,
and if you go get another cert, okay, now I'm making 27. Okay,
Nice.
so the more certs you get, certifications, the more you get to the
Can
bag.
charge.
You can charge and things like that.
Exactly.
Now, an athletic trainer, you have to have a 4-year degree. So then when you go, I have a degree in kinesiology, which is sports medicine, and then you go off into the branch where you can do biomechanics, you can do athletic training. So with kinesiology, you can do a few things with that degree. So then when you get that degree, you become an athletic trainer. Now, I don't have any business working at 24 Hour Fitness when I'm an athletic trainer.
Okay.
No shade. This is the fact that I have a degree. Now I can go to USC and say, hey, I have a degree in kines, and I took the avenue of athletic training. I would like to apply for the job here if you have it available for being an athletic trainer for USC track team. Or I want to work for the Major Baseball League or in NFL or things like that. Then you have a degree. You may come in on the bottom, but you're still in.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons how I told you I met Gary Vitti. I showed him a picture he was an athletic trainer and athletic trainer for the Lakers for like 30 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
His name is Gary Vitti.
Okay.
Yeah.
So athletic training is not like your basic trainer. It's more like your upper echelon of training.
Right.
Yeah.
So so it's really all it is to in layman's term is just you have a degree.
Right.
You're certified and you are an athletic trainer. You don't have a degree, you do.
Okay. I get it.
That's the difference.
Well broken
Certified, athletic.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
That's it. So if you go to college, you can get an actual degree, and then you can become an athletic trainer.
Okay.
And then that way you can go and train collegiate and professionals. You don't have to hang out and crunch in 24 hours.
Right. Just train.
And also you can pick up. You can pick up a celebrity or any type of person that high-ranking person. You can go train anybody, and as long as you're certified, and if they accept that. Some people want you to have more credentials. Some people like you certified and you've been doing it for 15, 20 years. You're good. As long as you're good, you're good. So I'm not really into titles.
Okay.
I'm just like if I see two people training, and I could see someone that's certified that trains better than someone's athletic trainer. Some people are just lame and lazy.
Right.
Some people
Yeah.
have no technique. I was in the gym and I seen a guy train a person doing squats across the floor, and the person that was doing the squats was all wrong. And I'm thinking, you're the trainer, you watching this person, and you're not saying nothing. They're like, I'm like, you're not, like, they're leaning forward, back not straight,
Right.
the lumbar's all, and then
You can seriously get injured.
and you are training this person.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
say anything. Every now and then I'll
And you see that a lot.
I'll say something to the trainer,
Yeah.
and I don't care because I've been in the game almost 20 years. I say,
Right.
not in front of the client.
Right.
I respect the house, but you're not even watching them do the correct.
He on his
swats
phone
correctly.
or they
You're
on their phone.
and
She
stuff
on
like
their phone.
that.
On
And I said
that.
that's a bad service.
Yeah.
What you got to say to me?
Exactly. You can't say nothing.
Because I can train you in my sleep.
Right.
No shit.
Because technique is the key far as training. You gotta have the right technique, or you ain't gonna get the results at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you know one thing about me, I like to master my craft. Once I do that, then I move on.
Right.
I always wanted to be an excellent trainer, like an excellent trainer, not just an average trainer. Mm-hmm. When I train you, I wanted to be the best.
Right. Right.
And so when I say I can train in my sleep, that's the confidence that I have. It's not cockiness, it's confidence that I can train you.
Yeah, because your clients is a representation of you.
Right.
So if your clients go out there looking shitty, they're going to think you shitty.
Oh, and they're not.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, I even have like
Mama. Gary Vitti from the Lakers, 30 years athletic coach, called me Mama. He used to say, "Come, Mama Bear." When I used to take the kids to the facility, what's it called? The LA Kings were on one side, their training facility, and right on the other side was the LA Lakers.
Okay.
So it's one big facility, and I think it's like San Pedro, towards Manhattan Beach area. So when we would go in there, I would tell them, because we would actually go in the locker room with Kobe Bryant, all the Lakers would be in their locker room, in their space, their jacuzzis, their tennis shoes, and things like that. So my kids, I would take them, the students, I would say, we're going into the Laker facility. If you touch Kobe's shoes or steal a jersey or something come up missing, I'm not getting you out of jail. We don't have that kind of money for the Lakers. Wow. So don't touch nothing. So, and I have videos. At the end, I can show you the videos when I actually took them to.
Wow.
So that was a part of.
That was at USC.
Yeah, that was a part of. That was a part of. I was in charge of finding field trips for the kids. Right. Because being in the classroom, they could get pretty bored. And I always wanted them to have hands-on and speak to not just me, but professionals out in the business, because their goal was to work with, I want to train LeBron, I want to train Kobe, I want to train, back in the day, I want to train these, you want to train these professionals, so let's go out in the field and let's see how they operate, because I'm in this classroom and it's a whole new world out there. So
exactly. You can only do so much in the classroom.
Yeah,
and out there in the field, you actually see what's going on.
You can see what's going on.
Yeah,
you can actually see. So we would go through the Laker facility, and they talk to Gary Vitti, and then Gary Vitti would take them into. They had a little small auditorium room where the Lakers would do briefing. Okay. So we would sit in one of the guys, and then Gary would say, "You're sitting Kobe's seat." And he's like, I'm sitting in Kobe's seat. Because he had like a big chair.
Take a picture of it.
Selfie.
I got footage. I got footage so I can show you guys. So, and he would take us to the jacuzzi area where they would eat. The locker room actually it would say Kobe Bryant. It would say where the Lakers were all around, and go around to the massage area, and then also to the court where they would practice on the court. So Gary Vitti was being an athletic trainer in case they wanted to be that, and also I taught massage, sports massage and deep massage. So they would be in the cryotherapy and the massage room, and where they would actually have a physical therapy part. Wow! So they would because we didn't always have the equipment that I would share in the textbook. Like we don't have a cryotherapy chamber in the classroom. Okay. Right. But we would read about it and look at videos about it, but now we can actually take you to the facility where you can actually stand into the cryotherapy chamber and get the cryotherapy like 5 minutes and get out, and they can actually see how it feels. And so we go back to the classroom and apply what we have just witnessed. Right. Wow. That was
that is a lot. Oh my God.
So I was a teacher for like 8 years, and love my students. Most of them are Instagram. Most of them are on Facebook. They still follow me, and they call me Coach. Hey, what's up, Coach? Hey, Coach, send me that black soap. Send me this, send me that. And they still, now that I'm doing other stuff, they still kind of hit me up for different things that they need and advice.
Now, as far as your training and everything, you told me you train different varieties, from kids to grown-ups to
special population.
Special population. I want to get into women that are pregnant. Because you got pregnant women out there that's dealing with this crisis we got going on now. What are some tips that women can do, like far as pregnant women can do, to stay in shape, far as why this pandemic is going on.
It's a really good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Really
for
good
pregnant
question.
women, they are included in, it's called special populations.
Okay.
So when you do study that for your certs and different things like that, they have different categories. So pregnant women falls in the special populations, and special populations are people that are pregnant, elderly, kids, and has underlying conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and things like that. So you have to pay special attention to these people. They're not the athletes. So with pregnant women at home, because before the pandemic, I always would have pregnant women in water because of the buoyancy, because there's no weight. It takes off pressure off their joints and ligaments and tendons, so they're able to do aerobics and movement in the water.
Okay.
But because of the pandemic, the pools and things are not safe right now. What I suggest is doing stretching at home, getting a mat for pregnant women, stretching at home. They have a lot of videos on YouTube and Blu-rays you can buy, beginning things, and pregnancy videos where actually have pregnancy exercises. So I recommend looking at some type of beginning stretching. Also light weight training, 3 to 5 to 7 pounds to actually continue to get the upper body going on, shoulders and things like that. Make sure you talk to your doctor about things before you do anything, because you may have a restriction. If you have a high risk pregnancy, he may not want you to lift weights. So you always want to just check with the doctor. Hey, I'd like to start a workout routine. Is it okay? And if the doctor says cool, then most women can do. I've seen in the gym women 9 months with twins on the treadmill. Incline. I'm like, why are you?
Wow.
I've heard that the walking
go in the
is
labor room.
But I've seen.
I've heard the walking is really good though.
And walking. I was going to say
it's
around the neighborhood. I was telling him early, and getting out walking. Walking is always going to keep the pelvic, ready for birth and things like that, and just keeping the blood flow, things in, and also the weight down as well too.
Okay.
So those are the things you can do: walking, stretching.
And but you can't get in the water now unless you have a pool.
If
or
you have a
like,
pool or jacuzzi,
or know somebody, because
if you have those type of things available now, you always can do water, walking in the water, or even they have little weights in the water you can use, and just doing some marching, stepping up, and different exercises in the pool.
What type of stretches? Do you know any that off the top of your head or that you remember?
The psoas right here. You want to kind of do some stretching for the psoas, some hip stretching.
Got it.
Just stretching the legs. Also, some women get swollen ankles, toxemia in their ankles and things like that. You want to keep the blood flow. Also, if you're able to get a pregnancy massage, it's good. It is a part of fitness because the massage actually moves toxins out of the body. When you build up that lactic acid from working out and stretching, you're going to build that up. You're going to build toxins in the body just from exercising. So when you actually get in it's called pregnancy massage. When you get that actually moves out the toxins out of the body, which able to help you work out and stretch again with optimum performance. But if you're tight and you got a lot of toxins in the body, you're just going to continue to have more pain, and you won't want to exercise or do anything because now my back is sore, my hips are sore, or my legs are sore. But you know why? Because you have a lot of buildup. I just got a massage. Remember I was telling you about a week ago from my god sister. Like, I don't go to massage parlors because of COVID and things like that, even though they're open. But being a massage therapist, I have massage friends and family. So I went to get, I had been, just so you know, I had been jumping rope on the concrete and running up that hill by the house. So it's pounding. I don't really like running on concrete. I just don't do that. But because of COVID, I kind of went spazzed out. Like, what am I supposed to do now? So I started doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. So I started jumping rope and then running up that hill. And there was my ankles start to swell a little bit, and I've never had any issues as far as any type of health issues like that. And my calves were super tight. So long story, when I went to get that massage, just so you know how massage works, I told her to focus on my legs, so my calves were super tight. So she just began to move that lactic acid out, loosen up the muscles and things like that. And then when I went home, magically the swelling that was around my ankles has totally gone and hasn't came back in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And that was because it was just a buildup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm used to getting massages and doing other things with the body, but COVID has really just put a stop on a lot of different things that I was able to do for my fitness. So now I have to be a little more creative.
So you saying as far as massage is good for pregnant women?
Pregnant, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
A pregnant massage, and usually they're on their side, you know, and you massage, and it's light to medium. It's not a lot of pressure because they can't have a lot of pressure because they're pregnant, especially on the traps. And but I usually work the pelvic area. Excuse me, the back here where they have the QLs. It's tight in the lower back and their legs and their back a lot too. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they turn on this side and then you turn them on the other side. So
will
they're
it help
not on
them
their
relax
belly.
more when they go into labor?
Yes.
Okay.
Massage. I massaged a lady who was 9 months.
Okay.
Before, and she was ready to have her baby, but it was just kind of relaxing, getting the muscles to kind of just relax before labor. So it's good, but it's called a pregnancy massage. They also have the tables where you can put the belly in. I don't really like that. I'm old school, so I have the woman on the side, and then she turns on the other side.
Okay.
So that you don't put the baby in a little hole that they have. But that's definitely a part of fitness, and also mental health.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have a lot of toxins and inflammation in the body. But when you get a massage, a really good one, some people don't like to be touched. Some people, I've worked with people, they don't like massages. But it is the best, and it helps you sleep better, it helps with insomnia, it helps you mental clarity, help you think. Like you actually can really think and focus after you get a really good massage, like because you have so much going on. But actually, you really releases toxins. And after
the
that,
most toxins is in the brain.
Yeah, and it's a massage. It's a super long list.
Yeah.
Insomnia, mental clarity,
a lot of-
depression, anxiety, all those things. Performance helps you perform better, sleep better, communicate better.
I heard massage calms down fear too. I mean,
Fear,
if you feel
anxiety.
Fear,
Fear, all that.
Yeah.
It's a cure all. One of the exercise, water, and massages really cure all.
Man. So that's why we all have these like new inventions of these massage guns now, huh? Like they're going crazy, right? I mean, everybody's trying to like mechanize, or how, is that a word? Like they're trying to create these mechanisms to mimic human
massage. Take place
massage.
of that hand. And you know what? It could never do the.
It can't. I've tried it. I even have a massage gun.
I've gotten a chair and you get the thing goes, the ball goes up and down your back. It's okay. But if I'm telling you, if you get a really good massage, you can't duplicate
it.
cannot replace these hands.
It's like you can't duplicate an actual human.
You
cannot.
Cannot. You
know,
cannot get in the tissue. A machine can't really fill a knot and say, you know what, let me focus right here and then really
respond to your response.
Respond.
Like so, if you hit one part of the body and then they tense up a certain way, you know that might be sensitive. So it forces you to make a decision as the therapist
to adjust.
Where a machine
can't adjust.
Can't do that
unless you program it to. Okay, when you get to the legs, do this. But
and that's going to cost like
$100,000.
Whereas your massage therapist is like $100 an hour. Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? So
and getting the massage chairs are comfortable. As soon as they pull out the knot in your body, you got
another one.
You got another knot. I mean, it don't get rid of nothing. I mean, you be feeling worse like you did before you got in the chair.
Yeah.
So
that's another thing I love to do is I mastered massage as well. I used to work at Massage Envy.
You did that? Wow, how was that?
Well, it's an experience.
That's what I mean. I've heard,
Massage Envy
sides
is just if when I was at USC, that was my part-time job.
Oh,
okay.
So you do something. So I would work at Massage Envy, and I would get clients, and I was 95% far as referrals. So I didn't have really walk-ins.
Okay.
All of mine were requests, which is a good thing.
Right.
And I specialize in deep tissue and sports massage. I do pregnancy. I do Swedish, which is just a fluff and buff type of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't
Swedish.
really
I wonder why they call it Swedish. Why did they ever call it that?
Well, okay, so they got
Sweet's hands
Swedish,
on the back.
Because Sweden is a country, and there's a bunch of really tall, extra white, blonde people that live there. Like they're Nordic. They're all like
they got these guys, these European philosophers like
Yeah.
Galen and Hippocrates. And
Oh, okay.
all these, but
And it fits in somehow there.
like Tepotman and Pretrasage and Efferage. Those names are massaged by this Dr. Merger. I forgot his name. I got to go back into my books, but he created those different techniques.
Got
and
it.
then the Swedish, another guy, I forgot his name. He's a Dutch philosopher who came up with the Swedish massage.
Okay.
And then someone else gave it a name to the techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it was about the history of massage that I used to teach, and I'm kind of
And so
drawing
now
a blank of different things.
So in a nutshell, pretty much it's just people call it Swedish because these people, they were the first ones to like pretty much put a stamp on it,
Right.
and like to put it out to the world, so to speak. Like, okay, I get it. Swedish is trash.
Yeah,
I
and this
don't
my
like
last.
that massage.
I got one more question before we get into
Sure.
this. Far as the brain tissue, far as the brain massage, how does that help? I heard it help out a
Cranial,
lot.
right?
You're
Yeah.
talking the cranial massages.
Yeah.
Well, the cranial massage is excellent. One thing about the brain, it releases certain chemicals at different times. You know that. Working with the brain, you have your pineal or pineal, depending on who's pronouncing that,
I
and
call
that's
it
called
pineal.
the
Yeah.
pineal,
Mhm.
pineal gland. So it helps you with the third eye, which is what they call it. Also, hormones released, far as the serotonin and endorphins. That's the feel-good, happy drugs. Melatonin helps you sleep. So when you're dealing with when you can't sleep or you have a lot on your mind or clarity, also reflexology is another thing that goes to with releasing different things in the body. Reflexology is the massage of hands and feet, and the
Yeah.
big toe is connected to, because we have meridians. It's kind of like freeway lanes. Then
They're nerves, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's connected to the organs in the body.
Right.
So if you touch the big, I used to have just this last little story. There was a guy who was going to take the bar. He was going to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And true story, he would come to me and he wanted reflexology because the big toe is connected to the head.
Okay.
And then under the big toe is connected to the neck. So he wanted to be able to focus and pass this bar. So he would come to me and I would do reflexology on his feet. And I would also do it on his hand, a little cranial massage to help him, as far as the nerve endings, trigger different things. So he's
Right.
able to have mental clarity and focus and everything.
Wow.
Long story short, he did pass the bar. But before he took the bar,
Whoa.
he was like, I gotta go and get my reflexology. I gotta relax. I gotta focus and
Nice.
clarity.
Great.
Certain chemicals need to be released. And he kind of already knew the whole thing. Because a lot of times doctors would come and see me and they wouldn't talk in English. They would
Right.
say, you know what? Well, I'll give you an example. Well, let me tell you, my rhomboids are hurting as well as the erectors. You know your rhomboids? Yeah, but most people don't know where the rhomboids.
What is the
Can I
rhomboid?
use
Yeah,
you?
what?
Can I
Yeah.
use you?
What's a rhomboid?
Let me turn around for a second. I'm just going to palpate on your body. Palpate means touch. So here's the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
So right in between here are the rhomboids.
Okay.
So right in
Oh.
here, people from when you're doing shoulders and you're doing back, right in here gets really, really tight.
Oh
And
yeah,
so-
mine does all the time.
Oh yeah.
And you get knots in there. So you get the rhomboids. So doctors will say, hey, I'm coming in because my rhomboids are tight, instead of just saying my upper,
Back. Yeah.
Oh, my rhomboids are tight, and please work on my erector spinae. You're like, well,
What's
is that?
Yeah.
And that's down here, and or either my upper traps or
Okay. We know what that is. That's
the
easy.
trap,
Yeah.
or my QLs, which is quadratus laborum,
Wait.
which is
Under your.
this is right here.
Oh, okay.
So this right here helps rotate the body. So
Okay.
there's a lot of people doing a lot of this with
Yeah.
balls and things like that, get
Yeah.
sore in there. So I had a doctor, her name was Yaya, and she was like, well, listen, thank you, sweetie.
Over there, Moon Rock, you look a little bit relaxed over there,
So
bro. Like, you
I need my rhomboids, my rectus spinae, and also hit the QLs while you're at, and also my gluteus medius, not the maximums. I
Yeah,
said,
the
okay,
medius.
so,
It's
so
on
there's
the-
three
There's three
muscles to the-
on the.
to
I
the
looked at
butt.
I looked at it the other day. I was at the doctor. I was like,
The gluteus maximum is the big part.
it's under the butt, like the
Yeah.
right in the back.
Medius and the minimus. So
So
there's
the
like
minimus
three
is at the
parts.
top?
Yeah, minimus and medius maximum.
Okay, got it.
So they
That's
would
cool.
say, yeah. And then the sciatic nerve is attached to the L4, and L5 goes through the glutes all the way down. And if they want the piriformis, and that's the deeper muscles of the butt. So
Wow.
anyway, I used to teach all that
awesome.
stuff, so
Yeah.
I just forgot. Like,
That is, thanks for teaching everybody right
man.
now. 'Cause
I
it
know.
helps
Yeah,
us
man.
out.
and it's good to know the muscles when you're training someone, and when you're applying KT tape and you're helping people. That's when people hire you. You know, so I always say, even if you don't have a cert, just always reading. And at YouTube University.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Everything on
You
YouTube.
love it.
Yes, sir.
Everything's on YouTube.
All day.
Oh,
Before
let
we.
me give your gifts.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I
so-
forgot about you too.
so-
'Cause I didn't know you were here.
yeah. Before you do that and everything, we're gonna take a short break before we
Okay.
get into our products and everything. But
Yes.
before we go on break, man, we got another special guest up here, returning guest.
Yes.
My guy, Moon Rock, with his new joint with King Los, man. You know what I'm saying? What's
up?
going on,
Yeah.
Moon Rock, man? What's up?
What it do, P? What it do, P?
Oh,
How you
chilling,
doing?
man. Chilling, man. I'm ready for some new music. I can work out in the gym, bro. I'm ready to get
Oh,
it.
man, I got
Okay.
something to
Something
work
to-
out to then, man.
Yeah,
I got
man, for real, man.
I got
This
something
new
that'll get you
track-
going.
This new track I'm excited about, man. Like,
Tell us how it
Yeah.
came up with the track, man. Tell us about it.
Man, it was crazy, man. So I don't even, I can't even fathom, man. Honestly, it's just crazy because I've been wanting to get Los on the track since I was in high school, bro. I've been a fan of him since senior year, man. I first heard his mixtape, Worth the Wait. I was like, man, this dude goes hard. I was like, there's nobody flowing like him right now. I was like, I got to get on the track.
what year was this, though?
Man, it's like 2011.
Yeah,
Like, he dropped
that's
Worth
what
the
I'm
Wait,
saying.
man, like 2011.
Los
right?
has been
Yeah.
out for
Yeah.
a minute.
For a
yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
And so I remember my senior year, he dropped the Crown 8 Safe mixtape, man. And he just had so many fucking different flows, bro. I was like, yo, this dude is insane. And it was actually to the point where I was listening to him so much, I started stepping up my flow, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just that's just naturally what's going to happen if you listen to Los, man. It's just crazy the fact that the main dude that got me to step up my flow is actually on the track with me now.
Yeah, man. Like, so the thing is, like, when we talk about King Los, and this is a guy that's a veteran in the industry, in the game, and I know this is big for Moonrock because, like, y'all know who Sway in the Morning is, right? Like,
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yes, sir.
Sway swears by him. He's like,
How, Sway? How?
You ain't got all the answers, Sway. But you know, so he has the 5 fingers to death.
Yeah.
And he has these rappers that will do a freestyle, and then the DJ will change it, change the beat, and then they have to stay with it.
Yeah.
He's the best to ever do it, like what he says. That's what Sway says.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Sway says that King Los, he's like definitely top 5 to ever do it. Like, you know what I mean? And that's big coming from that guy. Sway's been in the, I mean, he's like E40. You think about E40, how long he's been. They're cousins apparently, and and they.
Like he like the Fab Five Freddy.
Yeah, he goes way back.
Way
you know what I
back,
mean?
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, people like Royce the 5'9", like one of the. You know, like Royce the 5'9" will always give all these rappers like the real true rappers, like they're and he calls him the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's in the GOAT conversation from Royce.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, there's a BET Cypher as well. Like he destroyed that, so you guys can check him out on that. But the point is that my brother, that Moonrock Mind, like started, like, because of the pandemic, started developing his own beats. Contributed to our show, making his own beat. You know what I'm saying? Made the beat for us, and then built the beat that him and Los was like. They jumped on. Los hit him up and was like, "Oh, this beat is fire. I'm about to do it."
Yeah.
Soon as they agreed on it, Los sent him the verse immediately, and that's usually never a thing from a guy that's getting publishing.
Right.
Yeah.
He's getting publishing from like 2015. Like
Right.
he's, you know, this guy he. So this is a big deal. I just want everybody to know it, and I want you to listen to this track.
Yeah.
It's killer.
Since it's your song, man, you gonna introduce that junk,
Yeah,
man.
Man, let me just say one thing. It's a nigga Moonrock, and you know I'm coming to kill it just like a nigga when he ripping with the sawed off. Wait.
All day, babe.
All
That's
day.
what you gonna get, man.
Moonrock Mind, King Los, Black James Bond, available now.
All day.
All day.
Go introduce that new joint, man.
Man, it's called. Oh, I just did.
He just
That's it.
This is the Black James Bond. That's the song,
shit,
bro.
Shit. I thought you still freestyle. Shit.
I'm going 007 at 7 a.m. 007 at 7 a.m. Hey, okay, hey. another day. I'm going 007 at 7 a.m. 007 at 7 a.m. Oh, let me spit it real quick. Let me say. It's a nigga moon rock, and you know I'm coming to kill it just like a nigga when he ripping with the sawed off way. Smoking in the moments, nigga going in like I'm about to go raw dog way. I get in the more sense, taking over data like I'm about to play Watchdog's way. Sure they really know what's up, yeah. I can go vegan and still be hot dog way. Mission is a bang, you ain't making noise or making shit shake. You better believe when me and Lowe's drop, it's about to cause a motherfucking damn earthquake. Niggas is fishy, niggas some average Normans, always gonna catch the bait. Get it straight, tryna be like Sherman clones, but they get my wallet overweight, yeah. Pew pew pew. Nigga don't get the script confused. On a black James Bond and I'm about to take off and the mission is making money moves. Don't be shocked, you ain't got no sauce, you can't eat with me, that's the truth. And I'm about to take off, man, fuck the launch and best believe that your excuse, I'm going.
Most gonna get it, like,
In the way Low spazzed on it, man. Whew, boy. Boy. Another level,
it's like
man.
on some, like, on his level, like,
Song so fire, got me sweating.
got us all sweating.
For real.
Never duplicated, often imitate. Took my lemons and made lemonade without a limit. I'm a renegade, they eliminate. They can never penetrate the defense I break. They can never generate the deep shit I make. They can never innovate the masses. The masses, stupid questions get dumb masses. I done mastered the funk masters. The leakers too. I'm a league of two, too elite for you. I be speaking too deep to see it through. Eager eyes, you need shit to reach the moon. This a big bang, finna repeat the boom. Been the center of attention, I need some room. Could've never seen me with the lyrics, you need to zoom. Yup, so keep an eye high, get the signal like it's Wi-Fi.
Why try when a nigga so fly? Let it feel like a skydive when I drive by.
Feeling like Cyclops, watching sci-fi. When I leap from the ground, I just watch as I fly. My shit a vibe, I just decide to go nuts to go fight. Fingers at that, grab my phone and go live. Go in the zone, ain't no hole in this guy. Who rolling the night? I'm going 007 at 7 a.m. 007 at 7 a.m.
Yes, sir. I'm going
007 at 7 a.m. 007 at 7 a.m.
That is.
so proud of that song, man.
I'm
so proud of
we're
that
proud
song.
of you, man.
Yes.
Man, dude, that was. Man, that joint was fire, bro. I'm gonna have to
Man.
listen to that joint again.
I
Man.
know.
That was on some Twister type shit, though.
Yeah,
Man.
I guess, man. But Die Another Day, man. That one, you had to choose that one. Out of all the James Bond movies.
Hey, man, because Halle Berry, bro, you can't go wrong with no
I
fucking
know.
Halle Berry.
You're
bro.
right, though. You're right. That's
Was
what
that-
I was looking. I was looking at all
Was
the
it Halle Berry
007
with the short hair or the
the short hair? Yeah.
Short
yeah.
hair.
Oh yeah, when she
Yeah.
was
Okay.
on that. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
boy, all right, don't get me started.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like out of all of them, like it was Pierce Brosnan. I think was like the actual.
He was a
Bond.
James Bond in my
That
era.
one.
Yeah,
he was,
yeah.
and he had a couple movies, but you know, I was like, so I was just like, my era was like, unfortunately, like Sean Connery,
Yeah.
and whoever that red haired dude was in between.
I don't remember him.
that guy,
Yeah.
and then the new one was that Daniel Craig.
Daniel
or something.
Craig, yeah, he doing his thing. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
We just need we do need a black James Bond though.
Yeah, we do need a
Idris
black
need
James.
to go ahead and get that.
I know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, they need to let me in that bitch too, man. Hey, let me in.
You
Let me
put
be
your
cute.
song on that thing,
Yeah,
bro.
that too.
It'd be
that
the
too.
intro song. No more of that like. Dun, 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 dun,
It's the
boom.
new
It's not,
shit.
like it's the new one.
It's the new
007
shit.
at 7 a.m. Like he's
The
sleep. I got the scene.
soundtrack.
I got the whole
Sound-
scene. Like he's sleeping in the first scene, and then the alarm clock goes off, and it's like doo 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 doo, and then it starts playing the songs like 007 at 7. Turn it off.
Oh man, it's great.
Hey, that's it right
Do
there.
y'all
that's
have
it.
a video to the
Not
song?
yet. We're going to be shooting the video, though. And what the crazy thing about it is, that ain't the only one me and Los are going to have. We got
Nice.
another one in the works, too.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
we got
man.
another one in the works, too.
Man,
So,
I'll look out for
You guys
that,
got
man.
crazy chemistry on that, man.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's full. He inspired my flow, so
No doubt.
he inspired my flow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're gonna come out with that double album that goddamn Jay-Z and Kanye type
I
of
know,
vibe.
right? You know what I'm saying? Like-
Oh, you want a bad meets even with me and Los?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man. Hey,
Man,
man.
that
Shit,
would
that'd be
be-
crazy.
The 007 album.
Yeah.
Hey, you hear that? Hey,
Boy,
For real, man.
that's what's up, man.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man. For real,
Well,
for real.
Man, we appreciate it, man.
of course, no doubt.
You
Appreciate
can
y'all.
you can stay as long as you want. And you're of course
we
a
got
family
another
of the
mission
show.
to make, but
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming by.
of
You
course,
know.
man, appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
man.
Anytime, man. Come on through with some new music, man. We love
Yeah,
broadcasting,
yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle P in the building.
All day.
So you made the beat.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy because like a year ago you weren't even making.
I didn't even know how.
You weren't
bro.
composing sounds and music.
I had the idea and like the ear for it, and so I would link with the producer and be like, "Hey, this is what you should do to it." You know what I mean? But I actually never learned how to actually use the software. Once I actually learned how to use the software, it was raps from there.
Yeah.
It was raps from there.
Yeah, I still remember getting like texts like, "Ooh, dude, check this out." And he's like, I got a few emails like, "Bro, what the hell?" Like that's the title because he's like, "What did I just do?" You know what I mean? And I'm like, "Hold on, this is dope though, man. Keep doing it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. I promise you do. You gonna get out there, man, for real.
Appreciate it, man. I'm trying to be up there with the greats, man.
Oh, you getting up there, homie. You getting up there, man. You gonna be bigger than Chance the Rapper, even though you look like a...
You still doing it? You still giving the beige boy jokes?
Man, I had to, man, before you leave, man.
It's all good. Yeah, I get it every day, man.
Moonrock know you good, man.
Oh, man, I love it. I
yes,
love
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. But back to our regular scheduled program with Liquid Burnz, man. Yes.
So
Where can I find if I wanted to listen to that to work out like
everywhere? It's everywhere. You have Spotify.
I have Spotify.
Yeah, it's on there. So just look up Black James Bond featuring King Los.
Black James Bond.
Black James Bond.
Okay, you tell me if I forget.
Yeah, Moonrock Mont. If you
Moonrock,
just
okay.
Google
On
Moonrock
Spotify,
Mont,
okay.
Yeah.
it's gonna come up.
All right, I'll
Everywhere.
definitely listen. You have an Instagram too?
Everything.
And how do I find
It's
you?
all Moonrock Mont.
Moonrock Mont.
Moonrock Mont.
Yes, sir. Man, you can do about 100 burpees to that song.
I don't know if I can do 100 burpees, period.
Out of
but-
all the exercises in the world, I cannot stand burpees.
Everybody can't stand
Well,
burpees. Everybody hates
Somebody
burpees.
might like them. I just
Who?
Maybe
no,
you
no,
guys.
like
I
burpees.
just
Man, I do
like
I
oh,
don't
gosh.
Make me lightheaded.
You know what that does?
Yeah, dude.
I think you're going from one elevation to another quickly.
Yeah. I
And it
guess
just
if I was
throws
like,
you off.
Yeah,
I mean, for me.
if I was like, just like 5 feet tall or like 4, like I get that. Like if I was 4, because you get
Yeah, you got a
closer to
little
the
more
ground.
Oh man, them burpees.
They
So
just
you
wide.
saying it's easy for me to come short,
You
huh?
like-
You
like-
saying,
I didn't call you short,
Hey,
Breezy.
it's easy for me. I ain't got that much
I mean,
power.
you like 5 something, right?
I'm
Like,
5'7", I'm 5'8" on a good day.
yeah, you know.
You like burpees?
I mean, it's cool.
See,
but-
you like burpees.
See, got that
we
low center
tried.
of gravity.
We tried to do 100 burpees.
Yeah.
Y'all did?
Yeah.
Did it?
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we did
okay.
on purpose.
Well, we rest.
Really,
I
we
know.
did-
Not like in one sitting. No,
Yeah,
like,
no.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
CrossFit does. We do
Oh,
a lot of burpees.
yeah.
Yeah. Burpee, box jump.
Oh, box jump. I love.
I like
box
I
jumps.
love box
But
jump.
it's right after you do the burpee and then you jump the box.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all good.
That's too much right there. I was talking about burpees. I ain't always talking about jump. That's taking to some James Bond shit for real. All right, look at
So,
Burnz, man. So,
Liquid Burnz.
yeah, you gotta tell us about your product. So you got your own product line for
Yes.
your
Can
product.
I give you your gifts first?
Yeah. We get gifts. I love that.
Okay, it's my birthday. Yes,
Happy
September
birthday.
3rd.
Happy
Yeah.
Virgo,
birthday.
right?
Yeah, August 30.
August
Yes,
30th.
Virgos
Yeah.
in
You
the
guys are
house, so you know how we operate.
Yeah, Virgos are very ambitious people.
Oh man, that's so
Yeah, we-
that's
That's
so true.
yeah, they very ambitious. That's
You got
all that is.
Beyonce, Virgo,
Michael
got
Jackson, Kobe.
Michael Jackson.
Kobe. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe
Oh,
Bryant
wow.
is
I
he's
didn't
August
know that.
24th.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, Ludacris.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ludacris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sanaa Lathan, somebody else.
Salai Lathan's one of my faves, boy.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's a lot of Virgos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very ambitious.
Well,
Man,
let me
so
give you guys.
Yeah, we
I-
get gifts.
I
Woo.
never had a person that's on their birthday give
They
out
give-
gifts on their
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you
Man.
that is so that's big character right
It's
there.
not much. It's just a little
Oh
something.
man.
Yeah.
So do we
1,000
get
followers,
to
man.
do we get to open
Of
them?
course.
Do we get to open them like
You
while
can,
we're here?
Yeah, it's just something because we work out, so it's just something to put your
Oh, I can't wait.
whatever in, your
Some-
snacks,
Oh,
your
look
vitamins.
at that.
your-
Oh,
I don't
she
know.
got us something. Oh, you know what? This is cool that
Oh,
she
I
got
need
us.
this.
So she loves Nike, and she got me the Nike one. I like
So
that.
you
I
can,
just bought a pair of Pumas too.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
and
man.
you can put your shaving stuff in there, whatever.
It's a
your
travel
vitamins.
bag.
Just a little travel bag.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, you know,
It's not much.
it is
I
your
want to give you
birthday,
guys.
and I wanted to give you something as well.
I could again?
Yeah. So my gifts are not as amazing as yours.
Oh,
Um,
a large bag of money. I
And,
wish.
and yeah. And also, it was Mimi's birthday too. So
Yes.
Mimi also gets the birthday thing too, right? So yeah.
Virgos.
So
Look what it said on the front.
You're pretty.
Cool.
so like
Yeah.
so my gifts are very simple. They're not like too special. I write a personal letter, and it's just like it's unique to you. I sit in like just silence and think about you, and I write a letter, you know, and it's usually
So
not
you
too
wrote
long.
us some letters.
There's a letter in there, so open it up and you guys can. If you
Can I read it at home? Or
you
do
can, you
read-
can. I mean,
Yeah.
you can read it at home.
Yeah, I want to read. I like to read
It's
my
not
stuff.
in the.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, it's in the blue one.
Ooh.
Yeah, Black Girl Magic for you. Yeah,
All
yeah.
day.
Oh,
So-
hey. I'm definitely gonna read.
My handwriting is trash, but
Wow.
It's not.
It's better than mine.
Oh, natural, powerful, and beautiful.
wow.
Thank
See,
you.
look at that, man. I just wanted to.
And then
like-
I'll read this later.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you. Muchas gracias.
and then there's something else in there too.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
The
not just.
hay.
Oh, I already know what else you want. Oh, the hay. Yeah. It's like.
The hay.
It's like from
go,
what they
hey.
call it, like the scarecrow.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, it's Nike. Nike in the house, and of course,
Yes. Thank you.
age is just a number. Just awesome. Okay, so I just.
Yes, please remind me that.
Thank you.
I know she was tripping about the 30
Oh my
something.
god,
Oh,
I'm
man.
31.
That's
And there's-
great.
Amazon.
And of course, we know she loves
Yes.
Amazon.
Amazon.
So yeah,
Yep. Everything
giving-
on Amazon.
Thank you.
yeah, she's
Thank
giving me so many
you.
good things on Amazon.
Thank
So
you.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Muchas
Dude, appreciate
gracias.
that. Appreciate the gifts, man, and all that. It's
And,
better to give than to receive.
So
It
yeah,
is.
100%. And so Breezy and our birthdays are in November.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Scorpio and Hizzy. So
Yeah.
You guys are Scorpio?
yeah,
Men?
yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah, yeah.
We something to deal with. I already know.
We
Hey, shit. Yeah. They
So-
got every person got something to say about Scorpio.
I
Scorpio.
know,
good,
man.
Good guys. I used to date a Scorpio years ago. He's LAPD now. So,
Oh,
but
wow.
he was a really nice guy.
Okay.
It's just that he was going through the academy at the time we were dating. So he was doing a lot. So our dating, we just didn't make it because he was so focused on the academy.
Yeah.
And he didn't have really time for a relationship. He's a Scorpio.
Yeah, we're
But you got to
special.
hear
Nice guy.
the 3 top zodiac sign has to be Scorpios, Cancers, and Virgos.
It's got to be because those get talked about
About the
more than
most, yeah.
anybody. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I-
Cancer, I hear a lot of
Yeah.
Scorpio and Virgos.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else kind of like does the same thing.
The same thing. You know what I'm saying? So we trended, baby. We know the trend.
Scorpios are always trending. I don't
yeah.
care. What you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, we
so-
hear so many things about Scorpio. It's a damn
Scorpio,
shame.
y'all
Like, damn.
nasty.
Yeah.
That's
in
the
the
first
good way.
thing.
In a
yeah.
good way.
In a
Yeah.
good
In a
way.
good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a bad way too.
Yeah,
bad.
we have our flaws.
Yeah,
There's
we
no
have our
doubt.
moments.
Oh my
We all
god.
do.
So, but yeah,
Well, we all do.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, I
Look
want
what-
to show you
Okay.
because you have a beard. So
Okay.
I have a lot of products. So I didn't bring a lot,
Mhm.
and I just wanted to just do a few things. So, well, ladies first.
Okay.
Ladies first. And then
Yes,
I
yes.
sorry
I
about
need
that.
something from a beard and
Okay,
my
and I'm
other.
gonna. Yes. So because I'm a natural person, I try not to. I don't use chemicals. Period.
Okay.
And so this right here is a card for you, and I have my own vegan nail polish. A lot of gel polishes has carcinogens in it, and it causes cancer. They have been proven. A lady who had cancer of the cuticle, which was, if you do your research, it does happen from wearing gels and different polishes.
Yeah.
I think that light sometimes underneath can cause cancer, but there have been cases. So I came up with a vegan nail polish. The bottles are from Italy, and these are no chemicals. They're vegan nail polish. I
Oh,
bought a
man.
few colors. I have
Ooh.
33 colors, and so as you can see, this is I bought. This is called the Red Sea, and this is a really nice red, and also it's chip resistant. So if you work out, you
Oh,
do the
wow.
dishes, it stays on a long time. This is Genesis. This is the new one. I know a lot of celebrities and people wear black,
Yeah.
you know, when they go out and stuff. But I decided to create a little sparkle in there because in the beginning it was nothing. It was a void. So I thought about just calling it Genesis, being black and a little sparkle.
Yeah.
And this is a white one as
Nice
well.
color.
So you get to pick one. You get the red, white, or the Genesis.
Dun,
Red.
dun, dun. Oh, red.
The
That was
red-
quick.
okay.
That was,
Wow.
You didn't even wait. She's like, she gets the
And
red.
so yeah, and that's called, what is that? The Red Sea.
Red Sea. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
So,
dope.
So now we
that's
get to see
all
what that
vegan,
looks
and
like.
that's a card that she can read about what's not in it because there's a lot of chemicals in nail polish.
So where?
So.
I mean, so how do you
And
make
it's so
a-
strong, bro. I hate going.
That's the
That's
what's that smells really bad? That's in
The acetone.
Acetone.
I think that was kind
that's in
Yeah.
remover though, right? Or is that
The
also
nail-
in?
in the remover, but well, the chemicals I can't even pronounce some of those that are inside of. If you
This
read
one
it there,
right here.
uh-huh.
For
Yeah, read it.
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde is
Formaldehyde?
in there.
is it toluene?
Yeah, toluene.
DBP, camphor,
Parabens,
Parabens.
phthalates.
animal ingredients.
So what animal ingredients are in?
I have no idea what type. If I don't know something, I'm gonna make it up. I don't know what type of animal.
But if you know it is like
that are
something
in there.
I mean,
But-
if it's a carcinogen, I mean,
Yeah.
it probably comes from a carcass.
Yeah.
Or something.
So those have no chemicals. The only thing it may have with this little slight of alcohol just for the sticking power,
Oh, okay.
but there's no chemicals in there. And also it's chip resistance because it stays on there during working out, washing dishes, longer than the average polish. And I forgot to bring you the clear because I do have the clear that goes on top.
Oh, okay.
And I have the
top
cuticle
coat.
oil too.
There's an
So-
oil for cuticles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can
What?
to keep them soft because
Okay.
they get real hard
Yeah.
around here sometimes, chip and hangnails, all that.
I don't know
Okay.
nothing about that.
I don't either because
Yeah.
I think the only time I ever painted my nails is when my daughter just like painted them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so I didn't bring all like the beard box, but I do want to show.
Okay.
I love all men.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. But I really love men with beards, and I don't know. I think because my dad looked like Shaft when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and you know, you're looking up at that beard and them big sideburns. So
Yeah.
I guess that love for dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Dang,
so I
man.
created a beard.
I will never grow a beard because I have too much gray. I feel like I won't grow
No,
one.
I love.
I could grow one.
No,
but
actually, one of my models on the card is fully gray. So let's pass that to the.
Wow.
And he
Gray,
looks,
come
and
on.
he's handsome.
don't do
He's
it.
a model. Do you see him?
yeah, I do.
Oh,
But he's,
here?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's, I mean,
He's great. I mean, but
I think
he's only one.
you want me to do it? Everybody's like, you
Right.
should
I
do
see
it.
a
I mean, if
lot
I
of
want my
people.
beard to be,
Just do
mine
it.
finna turn gray. I want mine to be all gray. I don't
That's
want
the
no
thing.
black.
Well, it's
I'm
gonna
all
be salt
mixed
and pepper
in.
first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper first, and then it's
Yeah.
gonna, get
Yeah.
more gray. But I'm just saying, I work with men with salt and pepper, fully gray, young guys, 25 with like a lot of salt and pepper, like a lot of gray because it's hereditary.
Yeah, 100%.
Gray
yeah.
is hereditary.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part, and stress can add some gray.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
my daughter says those are hers because I told her I didn't start getting them until she was born.
Yeah.
Well, she was like 5 actually. I was like 5 or
Started
6,
getting
and she
one
was
or
like,
two.
I was like, and I just
Yeah,
shoot
and they're
her.
gonna come on in as soon as she get older, bro.
She-
There's
yeah, wait,
more
man,
gonna come in.
Yeah, it's getting more. Yeah, but she overheard me say that. It's just so every time I was like, man, I have all this gray happening. She's like, yeah, those are mine. I was like, okay, those are your hairs. Okay,
All right, could you do the?
You got more to come.
Little video while I'm doing this.
absolutely, yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
put it on video for you. Okay, because I'm gonna give him something for his beard.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we can do a little.
I guess the video.
Yeah,
Can you
I
see
got
it?
you. Yeah, no doubt. So we're gonna get.
Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the beard products. So I usually make the beard box,
Okay.
and inside the box you get the spray, the oils, the balm, and the brush. I love this brush. So this is the beard spray. It
Okay.
smells amazing.
Okay.
This is sandalwood, vanilla.
Oh, I love vanilla. Man.
And so when you spray, so when you get out of the shower because you're already wet,
Yeah.
or like, I don't have a beard, but I have spray for my face.
Mhm.
So the best time is when you get out of the shower and you want to spray it. It's gonna moisturize it and soften it.
Okay.
And stuff. Then you just dry it off and things like that.
Mhm.
You can go ahead and
Try
smell
a
it.
little
You
bit.
can smell it. There, hold it top.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do smell good.
her stuff
I
smells
smell
so good.
vanilla in it.
Yeah.
And it's sandalwood as well.
Good.
Oh wow. Yeah, it smells good.
You want
So-
you want to smell it, Mimi, just so that
I
you
can
can give
smell
it
it.
the
Oh, okay.
give it the
Yeah,
the
because
okay.
she the one got to clarify.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
gotta-
she's got to.
No, take the like the bottom off so you can kind of smell it in there.
Oh, that smells good.
Especially for a woman. Another thing, me being a woman, I always
Yeah.
kind of create manly smells, but because I'm a woman, I definitely know what it feels like to smell a man that smells good. So I think about women as well when I create the beard products. Now this is the beard balm,
Yeah.
and that's like a pomade.
yeah,
And
that
that
smells good.
and
too.
that goes. That's just a thicker one where you kind of just take a little bit and put it in here where it gets a little dry, and it's good for underneath and it prevents razor bumps, different things and stuff that you can get underneath the beard.
Wow.
Now
That's
this
the
is the
oil.
King's Heart. Don't open that yet. This is
Okay.
my favorite one. I have 3 oils,
Okay.
and I named it. This is called the King's Line, just so you know, because
Make you feel like a
'Cause-
king.
'cause-
you guys are
Kings.
kings. So
king shit.
in the King's Line, yes, this is called the King's Heart. This is my favorite of all.
Okay.
Smell, and then I have Dragon's Blood. I didn't bring it, and I have the Warrior. Most of the white boys like my Dragon's Blood. I guess because it's
Oh, damn.
I'm not trying to say anything like with race, but when I have them smell them, they always go for that one. So I want to gift you.
Okay.
So you get a choice. You get one. So you get the oil, the spray, or the balm.
I want the one that make my beard just shine, just gloss, like it's.
You want that LeBron beard?
Yeah, I want that Rick Ross beard.
Rick Ross,
yeah. I want that Ross beard.
Rich beard.
Yes.
Remember, a little bit goes a long way.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you. Oh, I'm just gonna gift you this: the spray.
Okay.
And always shake before you spray.
Okay.
And a little oil.
Okay.
This is my favorite.
I appreciate that.
So you just take a little bit of the oil.
Okay.
And just
rub it
through. That's it. Don't do a lot. You're gonna be glistening, fine, and smell good. Also increase growth, helps thicken it because I have Jamaican black castor oil in there. Okay. And castor oil helps thicken hair.
And this I take when I get out of the shower.
Yeah, when you get out of the shower, or if you feel a little dryness, or you just itchy or things like that. Go ahead and spray a little bit.
Okay.
And basically, when you're already damp, it's good to spray that in. Okay. Dry it off a little bit and go ahead and put your oil and go.
Now, I got one more issue with my hair. And I wonder, can you help me with it? Little side note, getting a little balding around the middle and all that.
Thinning right here.
Yeah.
And that's where it actually starts. So, I created a product called Bald Spots and Edges. I didn't bring it, but it's on the website. And there's things that when it comes to balding or things like that, you want to work from the inside out and not just on the outside. I don't believe in that, and I don't just say, oh, you can buy a product and it's just going to grow your hair back.
Right.
There's no magic in any of this. The difference between this and chemicals that we buy, chemicals actually cause cancer, and chemicals cause loss, and chemicals, as far as you lose stuff, and it makes it thinner and things like that. Natural stuff revitalizes things. Right. You can, for instance, I had an abscess in my gum because I had braces, and when I took it off, my braces off, I got to develop a gum abscess. Yeah. Now I went to the doctor, gave me antibiotics, nothing happened. Long story short, I started brushing my teeth with charcoal, which I do sell, charcoal toothpaste, and
I recommend it.
Oil pulling with coconut oil. So I was oil pulling and brushing with charcoal. Do you know, after oil pulling for a month, the abscess is completely gone.
Wow.
So it drained on its own because the coconut oil, when you do oil pulling, pulls out toxins from the entire body, especially the mouth.
Okay.
So if you guys do your research on oil pulling, you should do that.
So I don't need to use Colgate no more.
No. You should definitely stop.
You should
charcoal?
use charcoal or neem.
Or neem is good
or moringa.
Too. Okay. I use charcoal. I've been using charcoal about 5 or 6 years.
Or neem. And oil pulling. All this, you won't have any teeth stains. You won't have any. It also helps with tooth decay, gum abscess, receding gums. Like, it's a miracle. It's natural.
I've only been to a dentist one time in my entire life.
I gotta go to.
And I've been using it.
If you start doing oil pulling, you won't be going to the
I have the
dentist.
charcoal.
The charcoal is good, and then the oil pulling is.
That's number one.
The coconut oil. So you can get it from like Trader Joe's or whatever, and then just let it get warm, and just make sure you stir it up, and then just literally put the oil in there, and you swish it for like.
But you don't even have to, even if it's hard.
Okay.
You just take a tablespoon.
And it will melt in your mouth.
It melts in your mouth.
No doubt.
It melts right as soon as you put it in your mouth.
And then you spit it.
What else?
So what I do is when I get out of the shower, I do my oil pulling because I just go. I have a teaspoon, and I'll take a teaspoon of coconut oil, put it in my mouth. It's gonna melt.
Yep.
Swish it around, but it's gonna build up because the saliva is gonna increase. But while I'm getting ready, doing my hair, stuff like that, I have the oil in my mouth. So whatever I'm so the 20 minutes goes by super fast. So by the time I get dressed and things like that, or whatever I'm doing, then I spit it out. You have to spit it out in the trash can because it will clog up the toilet or the sink because it's oil. So you spit it out in the trash can, and then you don't rinse or do anything. Just going about your business.
Yep.
And when you do that, oil pulling, you can do your research. Oil pulling takes out toxins in the mouth, any abscess, any cavities, decay, gum issues, and then also takes toxins within the body because it pulls. And then you will notice a change in your tooth health, your gum health, and overall body.
Will it help with your breath?
and halitosis for real because it moves out toxins.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's little things that are deeply rooted within the gum line that
Within
are
the
kind of
gum line.
and you can't get them out with brushing. That's just the
Yeah.
way it is. And coconut oil, it just because like you know how water, no matter where there's a crack, it's
Right.
gonna get through it, and oil works that way too. It gets into the smallest parts.
Smallest part. You can get like your toothbrush, the dentist. Even now, when I went to the dentist, the hygienist said, "Oh, you're no fun." And I was like,
They do that. They did that to me the one time I went to. Yeah,
because you don't really have a lot of stuff we got to dig out. He's like,
Right.
you're no really no fun.
Right.
And coconut oil and pulling charcoal, moringa, or neem toothpaste, all natural toothpaste.
Right.
Every now and then
have a
I may
question about-
use a little bit of the Colgate.
Mhm.
Every blue moon because of the fluoride.
Yeah, the fluoride can help in
so
a way.
you need a little bit of the fluoride. So
Because it fills in like these little gaps
Yeah.
that your fluoride does fill in these gaps that little small cavities that don't go all the way to
Right.
the root.
Right.
And that's what I've learned. I have a question though about brushing and pulling. So, I don't pull often. I did for a while. Like I went through like about a whole like 6 months of doing it all the time, and then I like slowed up. But now I just brush with my brush my teeth twice a day. But do you brush after you pull, or do you brush before, or how does that work? Okay.
because
Because I feel like a few times when I was doing it, I might have brushed after, and I feel like I don't know if this is the right thing to do.
No, you brush your teeth first, and then when it comes to oil pulling, out of a month, I would do it a week. Like
Okay.
say so this month is September, so I will oil pull for the entire week,
Okay.
and then I'll stop, and then next month I'll oil pull
Okay.
again, or either week and a
Those
half.
details are important, I think,
Yeah,
because like
at least once or twice
Okay.
a week within a month, and then the rest I don't oil pull. But you want to brush your teeth first, and then after you brush your teeth, then you floss, of course, and then you oil pull. So everything that the floss didn't get out, the toothbrush didn't get out, the oil pull's gonna pull it out, and then you spit it out, and then you just go. You don't start brushing nothing. You taking the effect of the coconut oil.
do you feel like a water pick is as effective as dental floss? I'm getting on to this.
Well, you know what? Well, I mean,
I've been using
choice.
dental floss in like
It's
about like 8 years because I've been using a water pick the entire time.
because you bougie.
I got it for free.
No, just kidding.
That's cold blooded.
No,
but I'm just
no,
saying. No,
you
it's
know
not.
this
No,
is
I know.
No,
But no, I just have a
it's
question
choice.
because
It's choice.
because I like a dentist told me like no, you should always just use the dental floss. Like don't like the water pick. No, it's not gonna work. You know.
Well, I've always used the dental floss, and then when I had
hate dental
braces,
floss. I hate
I
it.
had to use a special type of the brush floss to get in too because
Okay.
of the brackets. But I don't. I just use that dental floss, and I'm good. I'm pretty good at it, so I just kind of go, and then I'm good. Wrap it up, throw in the trash, and I have to because especially if I eat popcorn, I get stuck back here. So
Yeah.
I mean,
What you think about the mouth whitening? The little things that people put in their mouths to whiten their
no,
teeth?
I had Zoom. Being in the fitness game, I used to be a fitness model as well. I didn't say that part.
obviously we see the pictures.
No. I used to be a fitness model. So
Yeah.
long story short, what was your question?
About the mouth whitening.
Oh yeah,
the
I did
laser
it because
whitening.
when I was doing pictures. I remember I showed you the picture. The it's good, but it makes your teeth very sensitive.
Okay.
So I don't I can recommend it maybe once in your life. I mean, I had it professionally done by a dentist. So and it's called Zoom. I don't know what it's called now. Where you actually sit there with a thing in your mouth to keep it
Oh,
open
wow.
with the light. And you sit there, your teeth open, and for like 30, 40 minutes, and then you leave. But as far as buying it over counter, I never did. I went to the dentist to get it professionally done. And then when I leave, my teeth are slightly sensitive, but they're white as your shirt.
Oh,
and
okay.
then I wait 6-7 years to do it again. But I've only done it twice. But in the meantime, instead of going back to keep doing the Zoom, I use baking soda, the good old baking soda of my grandmother, and coconut oil. That whitens the teeth as well.
Okay.
Just baking soda.
Right.
Baking
Yeah.
soda and coconut oil. It's like okay.
As a natural whitening.
Yeah.
But if you are going to get your teeth whitened, instead of buying that over-the-counter stuff with the thing, I suggest going to a dentist, and you'll pay $400 or $500. Maybe your insurance will cover some of it. And it's called Zoom. I don't know what it's called now, where they actually whiten with the light, and you get that done. I've had it done professionally a couple of times, and the results are good. The only thing, you have a little bit of sensitivity after,
Okay.
but that goes away.
Okay. Man, since we pressed for time, man.
Yeah.
Let's get
I
into
had a
the
good time.
Yeah. Let's
so
get
great.
into the shits, man. You know what I'm saying? Dummy of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's that?
And Dummy of the Day is a segment we go by people. We give them that energy for saying or doing dumb shit.
Yep.
Literally. You
Yep,
know
yep,
what
yep.
I'm saying? So Dummy of the Day go to two respected
players.
Individuals I respect, but this is straight bullshit. Jay Williams and Richard Jefferson.
You big dummy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did they do?
Oh my God! What man?
I mean, I don't.
So this is lightweight because everything is heavy. So we took this one. We made it lightweight for this episode.
Yeah.
So, they said that Giannis was more of a Pippen than a Jordan or something like that.
Jordan.
He need a Jordan, and then Jay. That's what Richard Jefferson said. Then Jay Will said, well, LeBron needed D Wade to be a Jordan. He was like a Pippen when he got to Miami, and I was
It
like,
like they were smoking the same blunt, getting high together. Like seriously, just you know what, dude?
they had to.
the same.
They both had to crab walk that thing.
Yeah.
Like what we mean is walk backwards. Like
Right.
they had to crab walk it like the next day because everybody was like, "What are y'all talking about?" Like LeBron was clearly the best player in the world when he got to Miami,
And the Bucks wouldn't even be where they at without Giannis.
They wouldn't even be in the playoffs if Giannis wasn't on there. Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's just these massive ball players, and they're clearly like the best in the game. And they're like, yeah, that's why they're not winning. No, it's because their team isn't winning. Like it's a team game. So anyway,
No, I don't want to. Jay Williams, you lost some commentary credits from me.
and he's so astute.
Yeah.
As well, like he's so good at what he does.
Exactly.
But for them to drop those like defecations, it's like, whoa, what did y'all do? Like it was bad. It was
Y'all
bad.
had to be smoking the blunt together, and they're like, man,
These
man,
guys,
Giannis is another.
they
Pippen,
both played
man.
in the NBA. They live and breathe the basketball, and then they say some stuff like that. And the people that don't even hoop are like, what? Like, come on, man, it's too
That's
much.
crazy,
And then
man.
the guys that do hoop are like, not co-signing that.
Exactly. So get them dummy of the day, man.
You big dummy.
Yeah, that was
You
a
big
dumb-
dummy. You big dummy.
Yes, dumb shit on their part, man.
Right.
Yeah. But before we let you go, Tanika.
Tika.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Tika.
Of
T-
Liquid Burn.
Lisa Burns. Miss Lisa Burns. Man, we appreciate you for
Thank
coming
you
through.
for having me.
You
I'm
know what I'm
humbled.
saying?
Thank you.
Man, you got a whole lot of stuff that you got going on, man. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank
I
you.
mean,
You
and
know.
this product is incredible.
Yeah, y'all
And
check
he
out.
helps me change things
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
I
want
did.
to give him credit.
Okay.
I came out with a spray, and not that one, another spray, and I always use natural stuff. And this one I used natural, but it was a natural fragrance, and it kind of smelled like perfume. And I don't want to go in that route. But
She called me.
He told me. And I called him. I said, I'm changing it.
Because she
Exactly.
wants it to be 100% natural, and everything that I've
Yeah.
gotten from her has been.
Yeah,
I mean,
changing it.
my whole like cosmetic life has gotten better since I've been buying her stuff. So,
Exactly.
I mean, I get my safety pack every single month.
Yeah. he
You know what I
does.
mean? It's just like a little. I think about $25-$30 I pay. You know what I mean? And I have everything.
The soap,
you know?
the shea butter, and things
Soap.
like that. And you get that free spray because I recalled it.
Yeah,
and
okay.
sent it over.
That's what's up. See, so if she changes a product, she
know
goes
people, buddy.
personal. Yeah, she hits
Yeah.
you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for instance, got this spray down, but if it was something I didn't like,
Yeah.
and you bought this,
Right.
I
You'll
was
replace it.
I would like, listen, this is a new one. You can keep that one. I don't really like it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But this is what's happening.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
and
Right.
when you make stuff, it's not the easiest when you are making stuff yourself for the public
Yeah.
and for it to smell and do good what it's supposed to do. It's not easy to be a mixologist, but
Yeah.
I really love what I do.
Yes, indeed.
So-
Well, Miss Tika.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll talk more about
Yeah.
the inside because there's a few things that you can do on the inside
Yeah.
to
yeah.
help that grow.
Yeah, give me your Instagram and everything.
Okay.
Let 'em
Liquid
know.
Burns
Liquid Burns.
is the Instagram, and I don't have the 1,000 followers, but I want 1,000 followers.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We're gonna have a party.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Liquid Burns, and also if you want to do the website, liquidburns.org.
Yes.
Yes. And we will be taking a little break, y'all, for the month of September. So we'll be
Aw.
posting
Yeah.
our
We'll be we'll be
You
a
won't
break
miss
from
us.
we won't be recording live during
Yeah.
the month, but you will get a lot of content from us.
Yeah.
We're about to like get all our stuff together, so we'll be shooting out different segments of our episodes.
Yeah.
will be all of our episodes will be on every single streaming platform. And yeah, we look forward to.
So you can still hear my motherfucking voice in this bitch.
When are you guys coming back? October?
Yeah.
October.
We haven't set the date yet, but
okay.
you will know. That's why this episode was so special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have gifts, and it was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And shout out to Beacon for letting us go a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah.
You know, Phil just is like he's been just 100% with us.
Yeah.
And we love everybody that's watches. And yeah,
keep supporting us, man. Follow us on IG, Locker Room Talk, man. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube, man. Spotify, iTunes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We finna get the new segment on iHeartRadio. So,
Yep.
man, y'all follow us on all platforms, man. We try to make this thing big, man. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Try to bring health and fitness to everybody's lives, because health and fitness is life, man.
It's essential.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
without further ado, send us out,
man.
bro.
Hey, man, this is your boy Big Preezy, man, and this concludes Locker Room Talk, man. Let's get these games. Yeah.
I really like that song.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
He made the beat, wrote the lyrics, and all of a sudden,
I'm going 007 at 7 a.m. 007 at 7 a.m. Hey, okay. I'm sniping for the steak. If you ain't talking duckies, you can die another day. I'm going 007 at 7 a.m. 007 at 7 a.m. Hey. It's a nigga moon rock, and you know I'm coming to kill it just like a nigga when he ripping with a sawed off way. Smoking in the moments, nigga going in like I'm about to go raw dog way. I get in the moments, taking over data like I'm about to play Watch Dogs way. Shouldn't really know what's up, yeah. I can go vegan and still be hot dog.